I'm Julie Chen, and you're watching The Early Show online. Today, the search for survivors. We'll show you how rescue crews are trying to help victims of Hurricane Katrina. Also, how much of a wallop will the storm have on prices at the gas pump? Those stories are just ahead on The Early Show online.
We've been here, since yesterday? Nobody passed. One police passed. He said he was looking for the dead body to do. They can't help us. We need the Coast Guard. We need the people to come to bring us to safety. We all in this house together. We all trying to salvage what we can get and try to make ourselves comfortable over here at this house until the rescue people come. When they come, hopefully, they have to come.
Republicans know the disaster and response could have enormous political consequences. Mr. Bush dismissed calls for U.S. troops in Iraq to be redeployed for Katrina relief.
I just completely disagree. We've got a job to defend this country in the war on terror, and we've got a job to bring aid and comfort to the people of the Gulf Coast, and we'll do both.
I don't know how to salute too good, but we thank y'all for being in the city of New Orleans. Thank y'all for doing what y'all doing. God bless y'all, man.
Yeah, same to you, man.
And I pray that y'all don't have to go back to Iraq. It's not our war.
Right.
This the war right here.
Everywhere across New Orleans, people are headed for higher ground wherever they can find it. Some are living in parking garages. Others picked up what they could and moved to higher ground on the interstate.
How can it be that hundreds and hundreds of thousands of victims have not received any food and water more than 100 hours after Katrina hit?
Thousands of residents of New Orleans, for whom there was no transportation of any kind, simply started walking.
It was just a mass amount of people, you know, helping each other out, pulling debris out the way so that the boats could get through in knee-deep water. Me and Larry, we already had a long boat that we found floating past the house. We went on ahead picking up women, children, and elderly people. Nightfall came soon, you know. It started raining. And the Coast Guard went to leave, and I asked the Coast Guard man, I said, so what we supposed to do, just wait here? He said, no, go to the U.S. Navy base, and they'll be able to house you right there.
It was about 2 nights after the storm hit. I think the night of August 30th, we had a group of people that wound up here because this was one of the highest and driest places in the city, and they were destitute.
So just the whole crowd just started coming down this way, you know, because I told everybody, let's walk down to the Navy base. And this is one of the Navy bases that Bush had planned to close down. So they have extra rooms, you know.
We have about 200 family housing units on the base, and also over 500 evacuated rooms in the barracks.
We got the call from our folks that were standing at the gate that there were a major issue at the front gate.
We went over there to where that little brown building is, the brown checkpoint. So I said, why can't we stay overnight? They said, well, we can't help you, you on your own. So I said, what about the women and children? They said, get off our property or we're gonna start shooting. But I'm still just trying to talk to these people. All of a sudden, I see the man get on the CB, call for backup, and they had at least 20 troops that came out there, all of them with M16s. And they loaded up the guns in front of us, cocked them, and aimed them at the crowd.
There was never any hint of us planning to use any type of force, and we weren't.
When they got their guns, put the clip in, cocked it, and aimed it at the crowd, my light flashed in front of my eyes.
It was a real eerie feeling, I thought. But, you know, we had to do our job, and that was to protect the interests of the government, and that's what we did in maintaining the base.
These people wasn't worrying about our safety, you know. That's why I keep saying the government let us down. If you can't even go to a naval base that's closed down, that they didn't evacuated all the rooms out of and let people get at least a decent night's sleep to be able to move in the morning, you know, what good is it to really serve us? Government let us down, so we came down here to the high school.
People were held up in here, I guess, not able to get out. And I don't know how many civilians were in here, but they were just basically had gotten their hands on whatever food they could and whatnot.
This place was a wreck.
Yeah, they completely thrashed the inside of this building. I mean, I have, you know, no offense to civilian people, but they have no concept of how to survive, you know?
They all follow orders. Whoever sent the orders told them to turn around, and they ain't get here fast enough. I wish they was camped out and doing all this when we really need them. What's the purpose now? They're just sitting on their ass, waiting on a terrorist attack, or waiting on something violent to happen so they can shoot or something, man.
We had to wait for the logistics to be able to get down here because with the other operations going on, there just wasn't enough planes to get everybody down here. You know, I told my guys that one of the first things they would hear is somebody being angry that we didn't get here earlier. And basically we told them that we're here now. We're here to help.
Corpses left in the streets, rescue helicopters and police gunfire. Survivors battling for seats on buses out of New Orleans, this city that has fallen into near chaos as thousands of National Guard units rush to try to restore some semblance of order.
My original plan was for me to drive my family over to the convention center, and I was supposed to go back and pick up a lot more people. When we rode past Canal Street, I said, man, look at all these police. They're not by the convention center helping people, you know. They didn't care.
They was chilling by the Harris Casino.
By Harris Casino. That was pitiful. We got to the convention center, you see the thousands of people begging to jump on a truck. Please take us with you. We got you $50. Just drop us off down the road.
People running up to us, you know, putting their chain up there, like, no, man, you can't go.
That's a hurting feeling just to see thousands and thousands of people, little babies and all that. It's crime. And they ain't never sent no help. That's hurting.
That was the hurtingest part, man. Seeing people you know and you couldn't help. Say I